All right, everyone. Here's a little add-on to my first video, and we are actually looking at one of the demos that we're running, and you can see that currently the Nadex contract is at one. What is the indicative? Is at under that 123.24, and we're negative $81, and we currently have we had 119, while we're down to $90. So right now I could close out both of those contracts and be in a profit, but that's not what we're looking to do right now. We're looking to let this thing expire all the way through and let our contracts have a chance to come back and actually be good on the client side. But we want to cover him and have his insurance through our native, through our Forex. And let's actually look at what we have going on there. And all right, see, we're doing pretty good on here. And once we go into that actual trade and price falls down to an acceptable level, we bring our stops down so that now we are not looking at any chance of loss. So what can happen is that the price will go back up, hit our stop loss, and clock us out for a loss of zero. But if it continues down as it should, if it touches that 123.20 level, then at that point, all is good for the entire trade. And we can just sit back and let those contracts expire. But we want to go ahead and we want to get this. So right now we're looking for price to hit 123.20. So in choosing the right strike to call to actually make, you want to find a certain profile, a volatility profile is what I like to call it. And that's one of the things that I've worked hard at finding and developing in here. Is not just placing the trades, it's knowing what trades to place. And the kind of management that you're going to find to do that is only one place right now, and that's here. Now, as you can see, price is going to come back up, but even if it does and it hits our stop, then that is no harm, there is no foul, and we are actually going to make a small profit off of that as well. So right now, we're just going to sit back and see if price decides to cooperate and give it to me while we're in this video, or if price is going to not cooperate. But either way, I'm not going to hold everyone for a long time. But right now, you can see that the pure profit potential in this style of trading is unparalleled, because we clearly have, looking again at the top, we clearly have, there we go, at the 124 handle, we clearly have a winner. That trade is good, and that contract will expire at this point in time. It will expire good. And if all things remain the same, then that one contract and this insurance payment will ensure you a win every single time. So I'm going to pause this right here, and I'll come back to you once we have a definite decision one way or another on whether or not price is going to cooperate or it's going to be ornery and stop us out for a net loss of zero. Okay. All right, we're still rolling, and the price has not, as of yet, touched bottom, but it has not touched our stop yet. So we are going, and we are bouncing around in this little range, but still, it's just an amazing thing to watch. And I'm feeling right now, because even though we're getting an opposite signal, that price is going to be going back up. I've learned that this particular indicator, uh, is often quite backwards, oftentimes. So I'm going to sit back and look for price to strike this 123.20 level. And right now we're currently at 123.24. And we have our stop set at 123.29. And we entered at 123.30. So there's a little bit of give there with the spread. But right now, I feel honestly we're about to touch that bottom rung. And once we touch that bottom rung, once we touch that, then you will see that for the rest of this particular trade, we are just hey, coasting along. And you people are watching one of the first live actual demonstrations of insurance trading, and its entire future will change the face of retail trading. Because when you can do this, when you can ensure a win almost every single time, well, why wouldn't you? Now, I know there are a lot of people who say, well, I still don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, and I'm not going to ever believe it. Well, those people are called losers, and they deserve everything that they get. And you good people are not like that. So I hope that this demonstration has shown you that this is real. Insurance trading will change the face of retail trading. And my name is Brian Swan. I am the creator, the founder, and the innovator of strategic trading and insurance trading as it stands right now. So I'm pretty good and confident with what we have right here, and I hope you are too. And probably about the next minute or so, we're going to touch bottom. And remember, you saw it here first. And here she blows. Tease. That's why I try not to watch these trades like this. Now, personally, had this been an actual trade, I would have physically and manually closed this trade out right now because we already have more than we have at risk for the client side. So about there. I don't want to be anticlimactic here, but I'm worried about to go ahead and close this out, even though it's a demo. It is still you trade a demo just as you would a real account because if not, what's the purpose? All right. You know what? I'm getting the turnaround signal the way I interpret it. So I'm going to go ahead and close this trade out. Oh, let me get one more shot here. And that is the definite turnaround signal. So let's go ahead and get this thing closed out. Oh, no, now we got to wait and see. You see, as I said, that was actual management not doing its job because I would have closed that trade out in a live trade. But when I show this video, you see now the turnaround signal has come back and hit you. Now this is the kind of thing that only experience can teach you. This is the kind of thing that um, will have to be learned by a lot of whoa, hey, here we go. So let's go ahead and not risk anything that we don't have to and get this bad boy knocked out. I will actually try to leave this up here. Oh, here we go. And that almost was it. Oh, we're still up, we're still there. And here we go, here we go, here we go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what they call a wrap right here. There she is. Thank you, Dollar Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, strategic trading, insurance trading. That's how it's done. Let's look over here, people. Have any doubts? Oh yeah, we are in there. That's that one. And the last one, as you can see, and don't pay attention to that top thing. That is just trying out different stuff. 284.12 is the count. 284.12 is what we got on that deal. And as you can see, people, it is just as I called it and just like I told you. So thank you all very much for your time and watching this demonstration. And I hope that you all become clients. Have a good day.